Hello, my name is aptly, and today we're gonna check out Ecosystem. Brand new game on Steam. You should probably check it out yourself if you're even interested in the title. But if you want to see more, let's get started. You can pick your environments and the way your environments look. I think I'm gonna go with something like this. Alright, and once we're happy with the settings, we just click OK. And there we are. We are in. I don't need a tutorial. I think I know what I'm doing. So the actual map itself doesn't really matter how it looks. For the most part, what does matter is the different types of plants and future fish. Let's start off by picking 3 food sources. You want to start off with something that gives a big boost to the ecosystem, but also is not like this one, whereas this is very good for the ecosystem health, as you can see. Milfoil, highly invasive, killing local plant life and spreading across the world by hitching a ride across anchors and ballast on ships. So while it is very good for fish, it's not very good for other plant species to be around. That's why we want to start off with maybe something that's a little more friendly, like the curly leaf pondweed, Java fern, and the Congo fern. And there we go. We have 3 plants, and we can choose a place to place them down. It doesn't really matter. Let's go to the corner of the map, and then we'll see how and if we can spread some plants around. So basically what you do is you go up to the plant menu, you pick your plants, you put them down. Hopefully if you put a couple of plants, a bubble will show up of sorts. Yeah, there it is. And it will show how much ecosystem health you have. Oh, and there we go. I didn't even really need to do anything. I just planted 2 things and they went ahead and grown. The Congo fern, if you have the F1 menu up, you can go to the 5th button, and this is the water wave system. I don't exactly know what to call it, but what you do is you draw in the way you want the water to flow, and that's the way the plants and other animals are gonna basically follow, because that's the natural highway. But there we go, we have the currents all wishy-washy everywhere. And this one seems a little wrong, buddy. Go there. Yeah, and there, see, you can turn them around slowly. They turn with the waves. Yeah. And now we can plant the Congo ferns, and they give a bigger boost. Yeah, it's 8 eco health now instead of, I think it was 6. Curly leaf pondweeds don't really seem to mind. Let me just, oh, they are everywhere. They are everywhere. So yeah, they spread, as I said, they spread with the current. And you can just draw in all the patterns you want, and the plants will usually, the way I've seen, they follow everywhere you've drawn, pretty much, because it's just nature, really. If I can actually catch them doing it, you can see them actually sploshing seeds around there. You see that? And there. Come on, do it there. And now, because we have so much plant life, we have more points available. We can unlock even more plant life. Let me get another pioneer plant. Great. Pioneer plants basically mean that they can be first in a scene, and they spread rapidly, and they make the environment more okay for the other plants to be in. Let's get the Amazon sword plant. Highly diverse, tolerant, and enduring plant. Nice. You can also see that they prefer different types of soil, but that really doesn't matter. For the most part, they seem to be okay. The Anubias, though, the Anubias likes it if it's dark. So what can we do to make it dark for the Anubias? Well, if we go into the F1 menu, we have the brushes, and we can actually push down a bit of land. Since this is a voxel based simulator, we can get caves, and there we go, we reach the other path. But we can even go further down. The limit is pretty far. I don't know exactly how far that is, but in this cave, in this cool little cave, we can plant the mighty Anubias, and it will thrive in this environment especially. There we go, like a couple of plants there, like a couple of plants here. Oh, and they're starting. This is it, their new environment. How does it look from the outside? Like somebody chewed off a piece of gum, but still cool. We have other plants as well to plant around. So there you go, we have one Java fern. We'll see if this one spreads. But other things that are in this game, which are a little more interesting, is once you get set up with a little environment like this, you have some points to spend, some fish points, and you can go into the fish menu, right, and then design my own fish. Let's go. So we'll make a little forager. The actual menu seemed a little complicated at first, but it's really intuitive. You just drag these bars down and up. Let's make like a little flat fish. There we go. Big, maybe big-headed boy, and a longish tail, so he has swim capabilities. Perhaps the tail should be rotated like 90 degrees. Well, not that direction, the other direction, I guess. Yep, 90 degrees, and elongate the fish a little so it doesn't look as fucked. And there we go, a little flat fish. Looks more like a worm. But if I just, let's say, give him another color. Where is the other color? Maybe a greenish tint. No? There. And the head. Yes. Beautiful. And look at that fish. And there we save the platypus, and we take a cool little picture, select, and now we can actually just spawn them in, and you'll see these little particles appear. That means an animal has spawned or given birth to, and there he is, the little boy that is, as you can see, growing slowly. Most of them I don't think will move, but some of them will, like this guy. Hello. So see, they have a little brain schematic. I don't know how it functions. You can't modify it. They all just have it inside their little minds. And the way it works is these little guys, if they don't have anything going on, will just die. They will just die, and they will be called off, basically. But if they move, such like this man, look at him go. He knows how to swim already. I don't know how, but he's learning. So yeah, if he manages to survive, he will look for a mate, and then oh no, he didn't, but it's okay, others will. Look, that one, he already knows what to do. Successful little man. What is he doing? He's growing. Good job, Ryan. This is how you swim. Yeah, they also have, every one of them has names. Courtney and Viviana and Ara and Mammy and others. But yeah, they will roam around and attempt, at least, to live and survive in the worlds that you have created. This one is very agitated. Tara, I see potential in you. You can also directly affect them by just going to the F4 menu and boosting one of them. So if, say, I like this one, I can be like, boost. Never mind, he died. Boost, you died. Well, okay, so that's not me killing them. That's just them dying because they failed to live. But let me try to find one that's actually moving and is worthy of a boost. Ish. You, I see you wiggling. You are worthy of a boost. There you go. So this one will have more chances at having babies and at reproducing, and so this type of wiggly gene, never mind. And that one just had a genetic disease and it died. This type of wiggly gene will propagate itself more and more. I don't have to boost them, obviously. I can just leave them as they are, but I like to see what happens when you actively manipulate. I'm blanking out on the word. It's evolution there. But as you can see, just with a couple of boosts, most of the population has started wiggling. And this wiggle will eventually, hopefully, translate into, yes, this one's figuring it out, sort of, into sideways movement. Hopefully. Oh, this one just ate. He knows how to swim ish. So basically what I've created now is the perfect environment where these little creatures can sort of teach themselves how to swim and eat and meet each other and all of that. But if you don't like the pace at which they do stuff, you can also just add in a little predator. Prickly. Sure. And there he goes. The prickliest boy of all. And now we can just put them in here with the little platypuses, and they will wreak havoc on the environment. Actually, I think I did a little mistake. Yep, I did make a mistake. I put them as foragers, not as predators. And there we go. With that little change, he's now a predator instead of a forager. Now, I think I'm gonna have to change that to every single one. Oh my god. Well, I'll be right back. Alright, well, there are certainly a couple that I missed, but I can't be asked, what are you doing? Well, I guess whatever works, right? How is your brain functioning, buddy? Also, more importantly, what are you seeing? This is his POV, by the way. Not very much. Wacky. Utterly wacky. Good luck. But these other boys, maybe they haven't figured out swimming yet, but they will. eventually. They are predators. Oh yeah, did you see that? That was just him eating another fish. I know it didn't look like much, but he did it. He hunted. And that's what they're training to do, hunt other fish. Which means that these fish have an incentive to try to swim faster. Because they must avoid death now. It is a dangerous ocean here after all. You can't just wiggle your way out of danger. Or can you? That's what we're here to find out. I'd argue against whatever this is showing. Because, well, you seem brain dead. Oh, he smiled though. Good luck in finding a mate. Oh, near miss. Oh, no, no, no. Not from you, buckaroo. You know how to move. Ish. You flap around. Yeah, they are actually vicious. I don't know if I actually should have put them here yet, because these other guys have absolutely no chance. Maybe, hold up. Let me boost this man. There you go. Make more like you. Nobody else seems to be moving. They all just seem dead. They all just seem dead. I mean, you're gliding around casually. You don't even care. Oh. Run. They're chasing you. He's actually escaping. I can't believe it. Good job. Here you go. So yeah, now we have plenty more points. We can spend them on plenty more plankton and seaweed and hydrilla, and then we can just put them in the environment, and the ecosystem will thrive because of the things we actually add to it. Not necessarily all of the things. Some things are detrimental, but in the right conditions, all the things are good. There we go. Plankton is basically the fundamental block of the food chain in the underwater world. So getting plankton is a biggie. Hopefully that should boost the platypus population in this environment. But yeah, we started off with this little corner of land. You can see where the map edge is actually, and basically let's follow the currents. You can get a better idea how these things spread. Oh, right, look, it's those early currents that I've drawn which have basically shaped the way that these plants are now. It's pretty cool actually, the biodiversity that you get in one of these environments. It's very high production. Some people are sad. Some people are hunting. Tequila is hunting. You can also just view it from their position. Oh, I think this is it. Yes. If you like this game, you should check it out on Steam. It's pretty cool.